All right, well, peace. Just want to come back with a quick video, right? Right quick. Yeah, okay. What's going on with this? Come back with another video. You know, yeah. I was just talking about this actually with brother a few hours ago. He kind of, you know, he was telling me about a story like how pretty much how he and this for you, bro. I'm gonna send this to you. How pretty much the young sister he grew up like watching, like she's going off, you know, uh to prom now. And he saw her grow up, man. And I kind of let my spirit to do some of this, man. I was talking to him a few hours ago. I was going through some scriptures, and I was talking to him on the phone, like, yeah, man. And I brought out this to James, like, how time flies, man. How time flies, and how really time flies, and how we like grow up, and how like if, not only like our parents are growing glad to depending on how like we turn out is glad to see us grow up. Also, like grandparents, man. I was recently months ago back in February, I lost my grandfather. But yeah, man. But they're even proud too, man. But it's kind of I was looking through it in the spiritual aspect as well, man. So let's go to James right quick, man. Cause like even my younger siblings, I mean my younger sibling, and even my family, man. It's one like one of my little cousins, man. She's always like my. She's just always like, dang, it's like I really saw you grow up. Like I remember you as a baby. Now you're like, she's not like a teenager now, but still she's growing up. It's like, yo, you can really talk now, man. It's just crazy, man. But I was going to come at this from the spiritual aspect, man. But let's go to James right quick. Let's go to James chapter 5. I mean James chapter 4 right quick. Let's go to James 4. Let's go to James 4 right quick. Mm. James chapter 4 verse 14, it says, whereas ye know not that shall be on the morrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth away for a little time and then vanish away. Yeah, it's kind of like what Proverbs 16. No. Kind of like how what Proverbs 27 and 1 says. And also too Matthew says. But anyway, I'm just kind of go meditate on that, man. But it says like your life has a vapor, man. Pretty much time flies, man. It appeared for a little time, then it vanishes away, man. So that's what it is, man. And time just flies, man. That's really it, man. But it's just crazy, like from that point, like when it's good, like when actually just going to that's crazy. That's the spirit too earlier because I was just talking about this morning. When I was talking to my third grade teacher, she was just telling me how proud she is of like the man I'm becoming, the man I became them compared to who I was, and it's like seeing me even I haven't seen her in a while, but if we were to see each other, it'll be like, wow, you're growing up, and it's like just to see that is crazy, even from my lifetime, even from my younger siblings or people, like even when I worked in the past with former students actually growing up. Some might be in college, high school, about to graduate, or seeing them like that's just crazy to me. It's like, wow, I remember this, and this is like, but how much more with our even grandparents, man. But I'm gonna get to the spiritual aspect as well in this in the in the in a few minutes. But it's even too like certain TV shows or movies like and other things in sports, like certain players that and certain players, or I mean certain actors, certain players, or even certain like artists, or something like you see when they came in the game they was young. It's like, damn, now you're all grown up. It's just crazy, and it's like you're watching. It's like somebody like that even lived a long time, like somebody like, for example, like Michael Jackson. Man, my parents and even their parents before that, like they like saw him in different eras and grow up, man. So it's just like something like that. It's like to see that, it's kind of crazy sometimes. But like I'm just using that as an example. But see that's like, damn, man, I really remember when this person was little, like, it's just sometimes you gotta reflect and reflect on the beauty of that, man. It's just like, damn, I really watch you, like, grow up, man. And there's a lot of people that watch me even grow up, even from, like, my early 20s to my kind of my later 20s now. So it's just like, yeah, man. It's just like that, man. Somebody I was close with, like I was close with, when the somebody I was close with, I'm really close with, that's a nurse that that's a nurse that where I go to the doctors at. It's like, wow, it's just like, I really watched you grow up, man. It's just like, it's kind of beauty in that, man. But let's get this Proverbs right quick, 17:6. It says, Proverbs chapter 17:6. It says, children's children are the crown of old men, and the glory of their children are their fathers. So yeah, man. Your children's children are the crown of old men, and the crown of the children are their fathers. Yeah, let's get this in the New Translation, man, because I like how it reads. It says, grandparents are proud of their grandchildren, just as children are proud of their parents. So yeah, man, that's what it is too, man. It's like seeing them all grown up. You're just as proud as them because you saw your child grow up, and now you seen their grandchildren grow up, or they live, or yeah, you see them grow up, and that's just a joy, man. But that's just a joy that brings joy, like, because time doesn't, like, time flies by, man. Yeah, man. So let's go Matthew right quick. Like, just see. Let's look at this as a spiritual aspect, man. Let's go to Matthew right quick. Let's go to Matthew chapter 18, real quick. Yeah, because Matthew chapter 18 verse 3, it says, "And verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, and ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven." Verse 4, "Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child is the same as the greatest in the kingdom of heaven." So yeah, man, we've been talking about even this side now, even on the other side now. It's like, dang, like, because we're all like I get all the time for this. We're all children, like, we're all children to the Most High. That's when He's the Ancient of Days. He's Alpha and Omega, man. It's like, that's why. But like I said, I always see why He kens us to children, man. Because like, like even me working with children, like over years. Even I was working before I came, and I was now into, and I came in, and I was like kind of, even I can't say I see it through. I understand more, like the most, because when you're working with children, like, it's just like that like, you get that, you still, like, have that, like, you realize, like, that's why I see why, like I said, I see why the Most High says, listen, there's only going to be a small remnant of children that are going to be upright and just even make it, man, because but a lot of them are not, man, and that's a fact, even for where I'm at, it's like, there's going to be a good remnant that grow up to be good and just and upright people, man, but a lot of them aren't, man. So it's like, I see why the Most High kens us to children also too. And also too, that mercy and that love He has for us is like, certain ones is like, just like, then this us as a nation, we're so bad and disobedient, but at the same time, the Most High, through His mercies, we aren't consumed, because He does have that love. It's just like, oh, y'all some disobedient as children, but I do still love you. I still am showing mercy to you, and that's awesome, because He's a man of His word, through the covenant He made of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shoot, even back to Noah, even to Adam, man. That's a fact. But this Job chapter 36 and 26. "Behold, Yahweh is great. We know Him not. Neither can the number of years be searched out." So yeah, man, that's why we're children to us. It don't matter you 1,000, 2,000, you're however old you are. You're a child. You're still a child in the Most High's eyes. But back to Matthew. Whosoever shall humble himself as a little child is the same in the greatest kingdom of heaven. So, yeah, man, let's think about this real quick, man. Having that spiritual, like, because, a child is it really, you have to humble yourself as a child, because a child is very, like I said the other day, I think, you know how it is, hard it is when somebody wants to be you. Like, y'all had younger siblings, they looked up to you. I would still look up. I got older brother, I still look up to them in certain ways. Still things that when I was younger, I looked up in. Like, that's a lot of responsibility. Like, when somebody's watching, you want to do because it's not about you anymore. Even if because I can't relate, because even if you're the older sibling or you're older sibling, you realize that it's not about you anymore. Even though it's not your child, you didn't have a child, but you realize somebody's watching you, somebody wants to be like you. So it's not about you anymore. So that's what it is, man. So that's what your house shot is getting. And also too, that when you see somebody grow up, man, it's just like, and see what they become, man. That's why the Father and the Heavenly Father and your house shot, man. That's like, even on this side, with the renewing of your mind, walking in the fruits of the Spirit, spiritually growing. That's like that's a proud, and just imagine how proud. Actually, I'm about to grab in a second address, but imagine how proud, like, it makes them. It's just like the fact that, listen, oh man, I remember when however when you came into faith. I remember who you are and who you are now. I'm really proud of you. You still keep going, still keep striving for perfection, still keep going every day, keep being better, staying on point daily. But it's just the fact that, wow, it's this sense of like you know pride in that. It's just like, wow, it's like a child, like it's like I said, it's like the analogy of parents and grandparents watching them growing up. It's just like, it's kind of that same factor. It's just like, wow, man, I remember when you first came in, now look where you are. Wow, I just remember when you first, like, actually, let's just get second measures real quick. And that's why, now I'm saying this, now it's kicking in, why your house shy will, when given those crowns, to elect, and those crowns are given out, he grows. Like, let's get it right quick. Let's get second Esdras right quick, because second Esdras chapter 2 verse 43. And in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature, taller than the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So yeah, man. I'm reading verse 44. So I asked the angel and said, well, sir, what are these things? And he answered and said unto me, these are they that put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal clothing, and confess the name of Yahweh, and they are now they are crowned and receive palms. So yeah, man, that's what it is too. Like, that's what it is too. Those that the old garment, old spirit, now be put on new clothes. Meaning, you renewing on your mind, man, being born again. Walking as that little child, man. And that's what it says. It said that he got high stature, because as he gets crowned, like he gets more exalted more. It's just that his spirit and our spirit, they can join them, man. It's just like, wow, man. It's just like, and I know he's it's like, a proud child, man. All of our forefathers, all the prophets, man, servants of the Lord, man. It's like they're like the Most High is a proud father to them. It's like, damn, man, these are my son. You my firstborn. Son, I love you. That's what it is, man. That's what it is, man. Just seeing how you were and seeing how you are now, that's what it is, man. Just seeing that, like, even from a basic perspective of life, man. Just seeing somebody. Sometimes we don't see the beauty of somebody growing up. Even my mom sometimes says, "Listen, you're always gonna be my children. You're always gonna be like, I don't care how old you are, man." I was just saying that earlier to somebody today. Listen, it's not just like, I can't speak on it because I never had a child, but I do know this. It's not something that, okay, you're just 18 now, you don't know. That's it. Having a child, man, that's a lifetime thing, man. And actually, having being the son, being the child, being the a son, daughter, that's a lifetime thing too. You lifelong, lifelong sons gotta be respectful and obedience to your parents. Now, if they're going against the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High and their lifestyles and like that, okay, that's a different story. But yeah, man, because look how Isaac was still obedient to Abraham doing the Jacob and Isaac, and Joseph and Jacob, man. Even David and Solomon, this are all of our forefathers, man. They were still like still even though they were grown, but still they were still listening to their fathers, and they had their own things as well going on. They probably had their own things and perspectives on things as well, but no, they were still obedient to their fathers, man. Because it's constant learning, man. Because just because I just a lot of things my pop told me. I'm now just getting like it's that old Scarface song. Now I feel you. I didn't hear you then, or just like John 13 says. Now I didn't understand then. Now I get you, Dad. So now I understand. So and I still need your guidance on things, man. Like Chronicle Judah said, man, a man like or anything, he should talk to his father, because like this. He even said this. He shout out to Brother Chronicles of Judah, because he said, listen, even in like the Godfather series, right, which is based off of, like David and Solomon, there's the aspects of that that's pretty much what it was based off of. Like once Michael Corleone got of age, he was like what's the character? Marlon Brando's character. His dad became more of an advisor to him, and that's what it is. That's what it is too. Like, and that's even happens like with me personally now. It's like, listen, my dad might tell me certain things. It's like more like advise me something. Still give me like counsel or not. Well, yeah, counsel on things, yeah, advice on things, man. It comes in that different. They're still with you, but they kind of step back, like So nothing. That's how it is, man. So, or if y'all that even had spiritual fathers, y'all that didn't actually have an active father in your life, but he passed away, or he left, or wherever the case happened, or somebody like in that still happens, man. Well, I pray that it does. So yeah, hopefully this was edifying, man. So yeah, man. So peace.